I hope it's working. It looks like it's. Things are moving. Hello, internet. Hello, people. Welcome to Good Games Rockingham and Nerds of the West. Technically our second collab.
Yeah, technically our second collab.
We're just actually at Good Games Rockingham tonight and hanging out. That's why it's noisy. This is a live game store. And we're going to be cracking the newest Magic set. This releases tomorrow. Can you guys start selling from 9 a.m. tomorrow?
Absolutely. Yeah, we can start selling from 12
tonight.
Tonight.
Going to be.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll just extend the stream so I can buy my Commander deck
and go home with
at midnight tonight.
So you're coming back on Saturday.
I am coming back on Saturday, but my this bit will be in the YouTube video because I'm going to cut this up later. This it won't be. Sorry. My Commander upgrade video for this deck will be out tomorrow. So.
The Simic Landfall.
Simic Landfall. Man, I'm not a Simic player. My pet deck, my favorite deck is Group Slug, and there are some awesome cards in the new Group Slug deck. But I was like, it's face down cards, right?
I'm Group Slugging.
You're Group Slugging.
I've already done a small pre-con upgrade for this. I think I've only added about 6 cards to it because the rest of it is like it's just good as is.
Yeah.
And the stuff I've changed is like, well, it's okay, but this is better. Like, throw a good old Ank of Mishra and a mana buffs in there, and everyone's gonna hate it.
Pretty good set. Like I've been doing upgrade videos for like every recent set or everything I've felt like doing. This has been the hardest one to cut cards from. Like these decks are so solid out of the box.
Yeah.
That it's just gonna be.
I'm gonna want to build and play Miracle Worker, the Amanatu deck. So the Enchantress, everything having Miracle, which is kind of fun, just playing off the top of your deck. And
Enchanticles.
Enchanticles, yeah.
I think, as I said the other day, the biggest cuts for these decks, because I think this one's very similar, and so is both of those.
Yeah.
Is you're really just cutting for a better value card that does the same.
There are a few for this one, for the Death Toll deck, that are like very cool. There's the Tarmogoyf Nest.
Yep.
It's a 50-cent card that is so perfect for this deck because it's double Delirium cost because it's a Kindred and an enchantment, and it makes Tarmogoyfs in a deck that cares about putting stuff in your graveyard. Anyway, I've done upgrade videos for all of these, but right now we are cracking open. We have 2 boxes of play boosters and 2 boxes of collector boosters that us three. My name is Tom. We have Corey.
I'm Corey.
And
I'm Callum.
and then Cassie and Adrian will show up at some point.
Behind the scenes.
Yeah, hi Cassie. So we're gonna crack these. We're gonna talk about cards. We're gonna see what we like about this set. Is anyone here like a classic horror fan, or are you just like interested in this set because it's cool looking?
Mostly interested because it's cool looking. I do like a few of the horror classics, but I wouldn't say I'm a big horror buff.
Yeah.
Like I was saying to Tom earlier, I did love the Goosebumps books as a kid.
Yeah.
So that for me, knowing that there's like R.L. Stein art cards in the new bundles that aren't coming out on Friday, but coming out a little down the line.
Okay.
In a collector booster bundle.
With the cool art on the front.
Yeah, with the cool art. It's a little TV. It's actually freaking amazing. Those art cards, I'm definitely getting I just said it.
I saw those. They're like that sick. Because I know in each one of those boxes you get 1 of 3 art cards by like the original designer.
Yeah. So you're gonna have to get a few bundles to get
Yeah, exactly.
That's insider trading, my guy.
I missed what he said.
No, I subscribed. I was like, we haven't streamed in like 3 weeks. I should probably. Oh yeah, look, my Twitch Prime's ready. Anyway, subscribe with Prime.
Nestero for subscribing.
Callum's mic not working. I mean, it should be. Talk to me, Callum.
Testing 1 2 1 2 3. Testing. Testing 1 2.
Let's stand you up just a little bit because I ain't allowed to this.
Skibbity bop bop. Skidap bop boom. Do I have a prime that's ready?
That
Subscribe.
smell, yes.
New box, bam.
So we have our pairings guide
draft
here,
archetypes.
The draft archetypes, yeah. Which I'm very much looking forward to drafting this because Eerie Control is.
Let me take this home so I'm ready for Saturday.
Eerie Control is where I want to be. I think it's going to be a whole lot of fun.
So we've got it open. This is what we can find in these packs. So the chase cards. Thank you for following. The chase cards are the, what do we call them? The fracture foils and the double exposure cards, which we can't get in the play boosters, but we will be getting in the collector's boosters in just a little bit.
Yep.
This is it, Duskmourn. It's all happening now.
Corey, you want to crack the first one?
I absolutely can. I thought I'd get these in and get this bad boy out of the way. So,
Slide this over here.
yeah.
We
Here's your pack,
cracking,
guys.
boys. We cracking.
Go ahead.
All right. Now, the discovery of which way the rare is always...
And if they've made the packs easy to open, like
The
some
packs-
sets
yeah. The packs are easy to open. A lot easier than, like...
How's the rare going to be on top? Okay, go on with the tax, sorry.
A lot easier to open than the collector boosters. So I thought, uncommons are going to be backside up.
So if we flip it over, we see the rares, basically. We see the art card of the land or whatever.
Yeah,
it's
we'll see the
gonna
art card,
Yep.
and the rares will be on this side.
Yep.
Otherwise, yeah, just kick it off. We have Grab the Prize, which is your traditional rummage draw.
It's tormenting voice. Or-
Tormenting voice, yeah, essentially, yeah.
Tormenting voice with upside.
Yep. Always a decent card. Usually good in draft.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're in red. Classic.
Murder.
That is sick murder.
Very fitting for the set. I do like the art on that. Yeah, very cool.
I love the flavor text on that. Razorkin have only one hobby.
Yeah.
The story for this set is so like the entire world being one haunted house.
Yeah.
It's so dumb, but leaves so many opportunities open to do
Well, the
cool
fact
things.
that rooms is an archetype, like you're literally confined to rooms. Like, welcome to my house.
I haven't seen much of the art for this set yet, but my thought comes back to Outlaws at Thunder Junction when we had the Roadrunner and the Coyote that were chasing each other.
Yeah,
on the art cards.
yeah.
It would be cool to see art like this, where it's like old school like horror movies where you've got like two sides to an art card, like someone screaming in a bathroom and an axe murderer breaking down a door.
I am so keen to like listen when the Drive to Work podcast and everyone talks about like the designing of this set, whether they wanted to do a horror themed set from the ground up as like horror inspiration, or then like let's do a set that we can set in a weird world and then all the horror things being thrown on top, like which order they've designed it in. It's just cool stuff.
So next, common. When fear of immobility. Tap it to one creature. If the opponent controls that creature, put a stun counter on it. Seems overcosted, but yeah, could be fun.
Seems overcosted until you get the rare spoilers, because I know you haven't looked at the set, that stun counters don't get removed.
That's right. Yeah, no, I do remember this. I was discussing this with someone.
Also a 4/4 creature. So
Yeah.
It's
Value
4/5
attached to a
isn't-
body.
Yeah.
I can definitely see it being played in draft.
Yeah, not much
It's a
else.
top end in white, but not much else, yeah. Erratic Apparition, Flying Vigilance, Eerie. Okay, we've encountered our first mechanic, Eerie, which is whenever an enchantment you control enters, and whenever you fully unlock a room, Erratic Apparition gets +1/+1. So I'm assuming we're going to see a cycle of cards with the Eerie trigger on them.
Yep.
Which is,
Just
tying
enchantment
in
matters.
with rooms.
Yeah.
Enchantments matter, and rooms obviously matter, which are enchantments. There's
We'll
rooms.
talk about rooms when they come up again,
Yeah.
but I love anything double-sided that like gives you options.
split
and
cards
this
and
is,
options, yeah,
it's cool.
definitely. Cautious Survivor. We're encountering another mechanic, Survival. At the beginning of your second main phase, if Cautious Survivor is tapped, you gain 2 life. So, it being tapped at the beginning of your second main phase is the survival trigger, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Meaning you want to attack with these creatures, or tap them
it in
for
another way.
activated abilities.
I love-
On your
like a crew,
crew.
yeah.
Like a crew. Or if they have activated abilities, activating them in your pre-combat main phase, specifically.
I love that so much from a design flavor perspective. It's like if this survived combat, you get cool things.
Yeah. Survival. It did a thing. It survived. It's more experienced. Crackling Slasher, Death Touch. Enters with a 1/1 counter on it. If creature died this turn, we've seen these cycles before. So post-combat comes down bigger.
Specifically,
I'm sure
with
there's a
things
place
like
for
this
that.
one though. It's no longer at the beginning of your post-combat main phase. It's now your second main phase.
Your second main
So
phase,
they
yeah.
trigger once now, as opposed to if you repeat yourself.
Yeah.
And that's one of the big rules changes.
Monstrous Emergent. This is a fight. Reveal a creature card from your hand. Deals damage equal odds to bite. Power creature. You choose all the cards you reveal to target the creature. Yeah. So that's actually a quite good value bite, and it's going to be definitely staple removal in green in draft. For 2 mana, yeah.
After how
see these cards all the time.
After how grindy Bloomburrow was at times, I'm very keen to see what the draft environment for this is.
Yeah.
Like Bloomburrow definitely captured a new audience, and like, will it transfer over?
Very on the rails draft for Bloomburrow, and the more I've seen it, the more.
You either get your signpost or you don't really do
correct.
much.
Yeah. Great for new players to get into. Very much looking forward to drafting a new set.
Yeah.
Vagabos Faithful.
Oh, your first uncommon.
Yeah, first uncommon.
Hell yeah.
We have our Human Cleric. Sacrifice Vagabos Faithful. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Activate only as a sorcery. Okay.
For a 1-drop.
For a 1-drop. This is actually looking like
1-drop, 1/1, pay 4. So, especially if you're playing some mill.
Yeah.
Turn.
This is in a reanimator strategy.
Yep.
This could be a player. I could definitely see this playing in Rakdos Reanimator is an archetype at the moment I'm seeing float around.
Yeah.
But yeah, for an uncommon, I think this 1-drop will see some play. Brood Spinner, Golgari.
I love that art so much.
Yeah, look at his googly eyes.
It's not a toy. Like,
Yeah. Googly eyes. When it enters, fail 2. Gassing up your Valgamoth. Sacrifice it. Create a number of 1/1 black and green insect creature tokens with flying equal to the number of card types among cards in your graveyard. So graveyard matters. Okay.
First alt frame.
Yeah, these alt frames are gorgeous. Withering Torment. Destroy target creature or enchantment. You lose 2 life. At 3 mana, it seems very good. And traditionally, we don't see a lot of enchantment destroy in black.
I think it's going to be very important this set.
Yeah,
the amount of
'cause, I
enchantment
mean,
creatures, the amount of...
Enchantments matter in this set, and the frame is just beautiful. I want to see more of these. If the foils of these are going to be very much looking forward to that.
foreshadowing.
Haunted Screen, I mean.
Tom's favourite card from this set.
Oh my god, this card is so cool. If everyone hasn't seen this, but please read it and then I'll freak out about the design. Oh, it's so
Haunted
good.
Screen. We've got Wooburg in it, for starters, which, is always a good time. So tap to add white or black. Tap and pay 1 life to add Teamer colors. So green, red, or blue.
Yep.
7 mana, put 7 1/1 counters on Haunted Screen. It becomes a 0/0 spirit creature in addition to its other types, which would be artifact. Activate only once. So you can...
That's not what's cool about it. I mean, it's cool that it becomes a thing. From just design, from the top down, this is a black and white TV that then when you pay life into it, when you sacrifice something, it becomes RGB, it becomes color. And you just know whoever designed this, or they've been sitting on this for a while, is just like...
It didn't click until you said black and white TV, and then just everything
RGB,
cascaded downwards. Yeah. Brilliant card design. Going to be a lot of fun to play as well. And I can see this being played in draft. This would probably be a draft bomb. Turning it into the 7/7. If it is a grindy format, anything like Bloomburrow, these cards see a lot of value because they're early ramp, letting you play your hand, fixing your colours, and then just the end game payoff, no sync is...
I love a good 3-drop mana rock that just does something more.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hello, Jen.
Ooh, look at this. Okay, Hushwood Verge. We have our first rare, which is a land. We were just having this discussion earlier. I'm a land guy. I love me a good rare land. So we have add green, add white, activate only if you control a forest or a plains. It is an untapped dual land. So I can see value in these. Obviously you need the forest or the plains, but we need to remember that surveil lands are titled lands. So, you're running in most standard decks a surveil land or 2. You're going to activate these. You're going to be pretty much turning on your verges, I believe. So awesome. Love that. Bleeding Wood. So these are the uncommon cycle. Bleeding Wood enters tapped unless a player has 13 life or less life.
They're like, we don't even care if this is good, we're just doing this.
Right.
This is a common as well, so this is Pauper format.
Yeah, that's your land slot.
That is wild for Pauper.
Yep.
And also very good. I mean, immediately seeing this just gives me a lot of faith in the draft format. Color fixing is huge, and being able to at least splash a color, but delve into 3 colors is big for sealed formats, specifically sealed. Yeah, rather than draft. You can definitely go into 3 colors from what I'm seeing in these packs. Fantastic. And this is our foil, Piggy Bank. When Piggy Bank dies, create a treasure token.
I think that more awesome art.
As a 2-drop, it's actually, nothing to snuff at.
This would have been cool if it was like treasure token equal to its power. So just like the bigger piggy bank is.
Big
the more
Piggy
treasures
Bank,
you
yeah,
get.
juicy. Look at that.
Spraying my eyes.
All right.
Then a cool art card.
And then a cool art card.
I love a good art card.
Well, I've preemptively cracked this, so.
All right. Well, would you like
Just
to use
cracking a pack, why not?
Would you like to use the? You're gonna lean, or would you
I'll-
like to?
I'll
move?
lean now.
You'll
I think I room.
So I start off with a friendly teddy, which I'll tell you doesn't look that friendly. It's got a slit down its whole body. Okay. When friendly teddy dies, each player draws a card. Okay. 2 mana 2/2 that gives you
Artifact
card
creature.
draw. Yeah.
It's a card drawing.
Where's our artifacts going? Over here with lands.
Yeah.
Living Phone. Okay. When Living Phone dies, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature card with power 2 or less from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order.
Another artifact as well.
5 cards. It's a white artifact this time.
spooky toy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about how much of a like enchantment support theme there is in this, but like there is a solid like there's so many like extra things coming from extra planes coming in and extra artifacts and random things all throughout the house that like there's options here.
Yeah. 3 mana 2/1 that lets you find like a weenie. It's like it's good. Scorching Dragonfire.
This is a classic reprint.
Yeah. Deals 3 damage to target creature or planeswalker. If that creature or planeswalker would die, exile instead, which can obviously get around a lot of death triggers.
We haven't seen that as a reprint since like Annabelle Drain time. Sets around there. Yeah, a little while now.
More artifacts. Glimmerlight. When Glimmerlight enters, create a 1/1 white glimmer enchantment creature token. The good creature gets +1/+1. Okay, so 2 mana, make a 1/1, and then buff.
Yeah. That's you know what, I can see that doing alright in Voltron. Like 2 mana make a creature. Like I'd throw that in my Voltron deck. Like it's,
Cheaper quick cost,
Yeah.
When Cracked Skull enters, look at target player's hand. You may choose a non-land card. That player discards that card. When enchanted creatures dealt damage, destroy it. Okay. 3 mana, basically remove someone else's creature and steal a card from their hand.
that's a huge tempo swing.
Yeah,
That's a common as well.
Like three mana is a lot for that, but like 2 for 1.
Flesh Burrower, insect, nice and creepy. Death Touch for 2 mana 2/2 with Death Touch in a common. Already good for draft. Whenever Flesh Burrower attacks, another target creature you control gains Death Touch till end of turn. Okay. If you're playing like Gruul or something and you give something, if something's already got trample, give it Death Touch as well.
Yeah, anything with your dealing damage to your opponent triggers, you want to death touch up and ensure they get across. That card, usually good to play in Golgari.
Erratic Apparition. 3 mana, 1/3 spirit with flying and vigilance. Whenever an enchantment you control enters and whenever you fully unlock a room, erratic.
Oh, it's the same one.
Eerie,
Same one? Oh,
Yeah.
there we go. We can put that one right there.
Reading the card explains we've seen it before.
Oh, this
first
is
time
cool. I
common.
love that art.
Vigilant, sacrifice, tap, sacrifice, room.
Sacrifice a room.
Oh, sacrifice a room. Okay. Intruding Soul Rager deals 2 damage to each opponent and draw a card.
How many rooms are you gonna have that you
Yeah,
sacrifice?
like-
Like that's.
And some of them you do get the value off by just playing them.
Just
The
playing it,
ATB
yeah.
is the value.
I mean, if you're not
And
gonna
then
hit
if
like
you-
the 7 cost half of it. Like
Yeah,
it's-
and then I suppose if you unlock the other room and that the value is in unlocking it as well, then
Yeah.
you might have some incidental rooms sitting around that
Yeah.
are good to turn into card draw. But yeah,
Is it enchantments? Is an interesting.
is it
Do we have
enchantment?
that one already? No.
Well, is it archetype is rooms.
Yeah,
So
Oh,
for
okay.
draft, yeah.
that's fun.
Yeah.
Sporogenic Infection. Enchant creature, when it enters, a target player sacrifices a creature other than enchanted creature. When enchanted creature is dealt damage, destroy it. So it's basically 2 for 1 removal
But on
people's
creatures. That's cool.
This person's not having a good day.
Okay, we got another.
No one is having a good day in Duskmourn.
I wonder if this is like the prosperity times, where in each pack
Yeah, each
you're
pack
going
you're
to
gonna
get the
get.
slot. Yeah. All right.
Manifest Dread.
Manifest
You
Dread.
may return a permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. I can't remember what Manifest Dread is because this doesn't.
You look at the if we're talking about how much I love the landfall deck.
Yep.
You look at the top 2 cards of your library. You put
Yep.
one into play as a 2/2 creature
Correct,
that
yeah.
you can, in the future, pay its mana cost if it's a creature to
Yep.
flip it face up, and the other goes to your
Manifest
graveyard.
traditional,
Okay.
yeah.
So it will only flip creatures face up, but
I love the gravitas and the flavor of just the statement "manifest dread."
yeah, you
Like,
know
you don't
a
know what
threat
it's
is
gonna
coming.
be. Yeah, you know that's an Eldrazi they just manifested.
No, because you don't want to pay the full cost for an Eldrazi.
This is true. This is true.
Which is why you run the commander that if you have 2 lands enter on the same turn, you get to flip a card for free.
Yeah.
Turn 4, Ulamog, let's go.
Yeah.
And yeah, you may return a permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. So,
All
lot of
right.
good stuff
So we're
there.
looking at rares now, I
I
think.
believe so. There we go.
Enduring Courage.
Enchantment
Don't
Boy.
boy.
4 mana 3/3. Whenever another creature you control enters, it gets +2/+0 and gets haste until end of turn. So, great. When
Haste.
Enduring Courage dies, if it was a creature, return to the battlefield and retains control as an enchantment. So the classic Enduring series this time all have that return back as an enchantment.
These cards have combo potential.
Yeah.
Written all over them because creatures as enchantments.
Rares down here. Are we separating
Oh
rares?
yeah, so rares I've just separated them to here, and that is not a rare. So yeah, that is the rare.
We'll say we didn't mention it. If you want any of these cards, these are available for purchase at Good Games Rockingham.
Come on down.
Yeah, only
This-
this card.
this-
That one card.
A second rare. Okay.
Second, that's
Ooh, you're gonna
the.
love the play booster luck. The Wooberg. And that's the character.
That is that. Yeah, she is. She is the person. She is the reason. It is entirely her fault, somewhat, that the entire plane is captured and now one house.
Okay.
Her family had a demon in their basement that they didn't know about. She became friends with said demon, and he's like, "Yo, I'm a little hungry, or your friends are a little bit mean to you. Can I kill them for you?" And then he ate them, and that made him really powerful, and then exponential growth.
Sick. Yeah.
So it's her fault.
Proliferate.
So yeah, when she enters, reveal the top 7 cards of your library, put all enchantment cards from among them into your hand, and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Tap, lock, or unlock a door of target room you control. Okay, so you can basically lock a door that has a one-time effect
Yeah.
and do it again.
It's enchantment attracts her.
Yeah, that's gross. No.
There's over there. 2 more cards. Basic land, and a...
Unwanted remake. The 3 target
Oh,
creature.
that's the new sword.
It's Control and Manifest Dread. Yeah, the new swords to Plowshare.
That is going to get a lot of play.
It
Like that
is.
is a new
Manifest
state.
is a lot different than giving them the life because they
Yeah.
are seeing permanence on the battlefield, which
But it could also
Big
be like
difference.
something that they can't flip. Like if it's a creature, they can maybe play it in the future.
Yeah,
but if it's
yeah.
not,
Yeah.
I think this will see a lot more play in control decks because they can, deal with the creature in a sense.
Yeah.
Like, if you're hitting something that's a big threat to manifest something that can be then swept up later, if you're just trying to buy that turn time to control the board state,
Yeah.
then yeah, I've been looking into this card for my blue-white control deck, so.
And we've got a little gold-sided icon.
so good. I'm gonna keep adjusting things because I can never not. But keep opening.
All right, I'll hit the next one then while Tom gets that one.
Would you like to speed up a bit, or are we happy with the pace? we're
Speed up.
currently
We got a lot to get through, but like it's like we'll start seeing repeat cards.
Scorching Dragonfire. Friendly Teddy, we've got him back.
on?
We like him. Shepherding Spirits. Plane Cycling. Oh, the Plane Cycling card. Plane Cycling is always very good.
Scooch
So,
these up a little bit.
we saw these in Lord of the Rings, the cycle of
Yeah.
cycling cards for lands.
Aim for the shoulder.
And they are,
That's all right.
they are just good in decks. Finding your lands, Plane Cycling 2.
Or if you get it late, 6.
Yep, exactly.
four,
Just
five.
early cards. And we were talking about DFCs earlier. These are like along the same vein, equivalent. Yeah. Oh, okay. Our first
First room.
room. Yeah. So the new card type from Duskmourn is the room. This one specifically, we have Meat Locker. which is when you unlock this door, tap up to one target creature and put 2 stun counters on it. Then on the other side, we have Drowned Diner, and when you unlock this door, draw 3 cards, then discard a card. Now, the way these cards work, if I'm not mistaken, is you play it for either side, paying either cost. You don't have to pick the cheap side first. More often than not, the side on the left is cheap. And then once it's played, it's in play as an enchantment. You can then, at instant speed at any time, it's not sorcery speed, as a sorcery, sorry, no, it is sorcery. So you can then at any time pay to unlock the other half of the card, usually gaining you more value. So yeah, these will be interesting to play, interesting to see play. I think I was saying before, you can, once you've got the value out of them, so this one for example enters, but then when you pay, you get the value out of it. It's just an incidental enchantment after that, and then sack for value, flicker it to get the rooms locked again, essentially.
I love it for the Amanatu deck because you can miracle cost either side and choose which side you want to use to play and then save for later.
Yes.
I will say Matt makes a very good point for the dog in the Bellow deck from Bloomburrow. You can, even if it comes back, it's still going to be a creature for you, and that's an amazing haste enabler. And hello, Steph. Good to see you from the other side of the world.
Hey.
What else we got?
Cautious Survivor. I believe we drew that before. Yep.
It's our Survivor boy.
Don't make a sound. Counter target spell. Ooh, the counter spell. First counter spell of the day. This gets me excited. Counter target spell, unless its controller pays 2. If they do, surveil 2. If they pay.
So if you're, you'll always get value for this.
Yeah, you'll always get value for this. I mean, more often than not, you don't want them paying. That's what these cards.
And that's the first time we see Jace. The story for 2024 Magic is, for some reason, Jace is here. You never know why. Also, not my joke. I'm stealing that from someone, but Jace just shows up
when
now.
they do those ones. Anthropede. Reach.
I'm loving the insect support.
When Anthropede enters, you may discard a card or pay 2. When you do, destroy target room. Okay. Alright. It's very specific.
Yeah, for draft though. Limited. Yeah.
We're seeing, there is an entire archetype for rooms, so maybe a good sideboard card against the instant strategy. Sporogenic Infection. Seen that.
Cool art.
Beastie Beatdown. What is the Beastie?
So beasties are a fun one from a story perspective. Beasties are the descendants of any livestock or animals or beasts of burden or pets that were in the world. So dogs and cats and cows and goats over time living in this place have turned into this, and they're not all bad. And they're somewhat sentient. It's a little bit of body horror, weird mutant. It's very cool. And there's a story dedicated to just them and what their life is like now on the plane.
Lovely. I'm gonna have to look into that a little more. Pet Cemetery? Yeah, sort of, I guess. So anyway, Beastie Beatdown. Choose target creature you control and target creature an opponent controls. Delirium. So we're seeing our first Delirium. If there are 4 or more...
Delirium.
So this is obviously the Delirium mechanic. If there are 4 or more card types among cards in your graveyard, put 2/1/1 counters on the creature you control. The creature you control deals damage equal to its power to the creature an opponent controls. So it's a bite. If you have Delirium, you buff your creature up. Yeah, good removal. I think it will see play in draft and possibly in constructed in some Gruul decks that are turning on Delirium.
There's a few fight commander decks that care about that kind of stuff, and it could be a solid.
Minsk and Boo, I know people like to get Phyrexian Obliterator fighting things, and get it out. Get out. Just get out.
So they're just straight referencing films now. I will say that is my favorite horror film. It's so good. Anyway.
Counter target creature or enchantment spell. Return 1 or 2 target creatures and or enchantments you own to your hand. So it's they get the extra value or counter target creature or enchantment spell. It's a good card. It's narrow in aspect, but I think it will have its place. It's a powerful effect if you get all the parts of the buffalo on either side of it, I think. So, Optimistic Scavenger. Eerie. Whenever enchantment you control enters, or when you have when you fully unlock a room, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. So this will trigger each time you manage to trigger the Eerie spec, And then,
Yeah.
as a 1-drop, I think that's
pretty
well
great.
costed. Yeah, and
What's the white blue
on the value.
draft archetype?
It is, where are we?
Eerie Tempo.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So
it,
you're-
it
you're-
fits that
you're getting-
perfectly. Yeah, you're building these.
So
cheap
it's
threat summons.
enchantments again, but you're really focusing on completing them as much as possible instead of just playing
and quick as well. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Amazing early play.
The Tale of Tamio. Here's a rare. Yeah. So I actually didn't hit one of the old frames.
So there's not
here.
one in every time. Okay.
All right. The Tale of Tamio. Mill 2 cards. If 2 cards, well, we have a saga, I should say. So mill 2 cards. If 2 cards that share a card type were milled this way, draw a card and repeat this process. You
Yep.
whoops all lands decks just mill
Yeah.
themselves infinitely with
Oh,
this.
it's a share a card type. Yeah, it's not even just non-land card.
Yeah.
2 lands milled, go again.
Yeah. So.
1, 2, and 3. Yeah.
This has Thus's Oracle just written all over it, doesn't it?
They know what they're doing.
This and Hedge Shredder.
What's the payoff?
Exile any number of target instant sorcery and or Tamio planeswalker cards from your graveyard, copy them, you may cast any number of the copies.
You still have to pay for
You still have to pay for
Yeah.
them, they're just copies on the stack that you can pay mana into.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And is that Tamio hugging Nashi in the art?
That is Tamio hugging, is it Nashi?
Well, Nashi's her son.
Okay.
That's the whole story. Is Nashi's like, you've stolen the last remnant of my mum that I had.
Wow, I didn't know
I
that.
need to like go and find it. And then the payoff of the story is they save the scroll, the recording of Tamio. She says goodbye to Nashi and tells him to
I'd
move on.
say, yeah.
Yeah.
Mouse.
Little mouse, yeah.
Adorable. Like
Gorgeous.
it's a horrifying story, and there's lots of weird body horror moments. But like, it's a dude who misses his mum. Like,
We have the Abandoned Campground, which is the 13 or less life land. And
oh, what a
okay.
hit!
Okay, the foil Tyvar the Pummeler, which is a mythic rare on the back of the back bonus. Tap another untapped creature you control. Tyvar the Pummeler gains indestructible until end of turn. Tap it. So you don't have to. You still get the indestructible even if it's mid attack. Yep. So you can hold back a creature, attack into the board, tap the creature, and then it's still going to get its indestructible trigger. It's only tapping it if you're using it defensively, generally.
Yeah.
Creatures you control, for 5 mana, you can pump into it. Creatures you control get X plus X until end of turn, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. Okay, so this is a big green stompy card for sure, and you can gas that strategy up. But yeah, nice card.
Come down and buy it.
Yeah, so that will be for sale in our cabinet.
Tyvar's kind of the hero of the story. Like, as much as the story is about Nashi, Tyvar, he's the one who actually does a lot of the things and pushes the story forward.
He's the action hero.
Was interesting to discover, because I was listening to the podcast with the person running the story, that Tyvar is centered in black. Like, he's so focused on it.
Yeah, well, as a planeswalker, he
he's
was black-green, and fantastic 3-mana planeswalker. I do love Tyvar.
Yeah.
You crack him one time?
I'll
Yeah.
crack
Hit it up.
one. Let's see how badly I can open this. All right, no, these are easy though. All right, and what did we say? We're flipping from the
We're
back.
flipping that card over.
Yep. All right. Shepherding Spirits. 4/5 flying, plane cycling for 2. Good draft pick. Like,
Yep. I think we hit one of those.
can't hate on that. Grab the prize. We've got the old discard and draw.
We've got Jigsaw
Seize
and
from
Victor.
Slumber. This spell costs 3 less to cast if it targets a tapped creature. Destroy target creature.
So 2 mana instant speed removal on attacking creatures.
Yep.
Horrifying art.
Tyler.
That is-
Tyvar, yeah. It would be indestructible at that point. Though,
I
so.
I mean, you can
So
still
we can
target
still
it.
target him.
Yeah. Got a Flesh Barrow, an Erratic Apparition, a Crackling Slasher. We may have had one of
Yeah, we
these.
saw
Yep.
him. Yeah. Extra counter for.
Clammy Prowler. Ugh. Whenever Clammy Prowler attacks, another target attacking creature can't be blocked this turn. I mean, yeah, okay.
Yeah. That's a thing.
That's
a
thing.
magic card.
There are technically
That's a magic card.
there are technically ninjas in this set. I am hoping we hit the Kato because that is a very cool.
Oh, yeah, kind of.
Sheltered by Ghost, enchant creature you control. When Sheltered by Ghost enters, exile target non-land permanent an opponent controls until Sheltered by Ghost leaves the battlefield. Alright, so it's your classic enchantment or removal. But enchanted creature gets +1/+0 and has lifelink in War 2. So you're still getting the removal on someone else's creature and buffing your creature for 2 mana.
Alright. Seems like a lot of interaction in this set, which is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, especially after the commit crimes mechanic, it's still going to be a standard, isn't it?
Yeah.
Rite of the Moth, I love this art. That
is gorgeous. Yeah.
amazing. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield with a finality counter on it, and it has flashback for 3, 2 white, and a black. I can
get behind this.
Yeah.
The Reanimator strategy. It looks like Reanimator is getting a little bit of gas in this set, and I think, Reanimator decks are always very good.
Diversion Specialist. It is a 4/3 with menace for 4. You can pay 1, sacrifice another creature or enchantment, exile the top card of your library. You may play it this turn.
Impulse draw.
Ragdoll Sacrifices is still going strong.
Okay, here we go. Oh, it's the rare as well.
Rare in the
That
old
is
art.
sick.
Omnivorous Flytrap. Delirium. Whenever it enters or attacks, if there are 4 or more card types among creature cards in your graveyard, distribute 2 1/1 counters among 1 or 2 target creatures.
Okay.
Then, big then, if there are 6 or more card types among cards in your graveyard, double the number of 1/1 counters on those creatures.
So the double delirium, not quite double, but
Yeah, you need to hit a lot of
extra
things.
delirium.
You probably want to start running battles like
Yeah. 6 card types is a lot to
So
get in
obviously
there.
hitting one, like just targeting one creature and you do get the double, it's just one creature doubles. Hitting both creatures, both will double.
Yeah. That's not bad for 3 mana.
Yeah. I can definitely see it, seeing play in Commander.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Okay,
Getting a red.
the double rares are paying off this time. Victor Valgavoth, and I will get this wrong at least once tonight because I got it wrong multiple times. I keep saying Volrath instead of Valgavoth.
Valgavoth, yeah.
I say Valgaroth instead of Valgaroth. Yeah.
It's a tough one.
Initial.
Eerie payoff, eerie signpost, I would imagine. Whenever an enchantment you control enters, or whenever you fully unlock a room, surveil 2. If this is the first time this ability has resolved this turn. If it's the second time, each opponent discards a card. If it's the third time, put a creature card from your graveyard onto the battlefield under your control.
Okay.
That's
Playing 3 enchantments is not too hard.
no, not when we've got decent playable
Decent
2-drop
playable
enchantments.
auras, and I mean, auras is already an archetype. Like, Voltron decks can slam a lot of
Yeah.
enchantments. So I can see this triggering and bringing in big hits, like dropping some big creatures. So this is gas. I think this is gas. This is one of the better cards.
Big enchantment.
Yeah.
Big
Payoff for enchantment decks.
Commander bait as well.
Yeah.
Like
Oh
that's
yeah. In Commander, this can get some serious value. Yeah.
amazing.
Sets hard.
Basic planes, and then a foil unsettling twins.
That is just creepy.
That is wonderful. When it enters Manifest Dread.
Simple card, terrifying art.
Not a reference
Look at their shadow.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
beautiful. I love these locked and unlocked doors.
Yeah.
And I think you get these bigger versions of these in your
Cassie loves a token card, yeah.
Bigger
When they,
than-
when they scam you with the ad card,
Yeah.
like, I buy Wizards of the Coast.
This should like give you a pack in
I know.
Arena, not the stuff.
Cool. So land goes over with the common lands.
Alright, you have a pack
There's a-
free open.
how fast can you get to the rare?
Living, Living Phone we have already seen. Hands that feed I don't think we have. Another Delirium card, 2 mana 2/2.
Is that an Adrian voice? You bet your sweet bippy it is.
Glimmer Bust, there's a couple of cards we haven't seen. Draw 2 cards and create a 1/1 white glimmer enchantment creature token. So once again with the enchantment.
Yeah, you're just
another
triggering
enchantment.
off getting value
Yeah.
off other cards, so yeah.
Trying to
Draw
open
two.
this in onto
That's
the-
Draw
good.
2 and create a 1/1.
It is 4 mana though. So it's
Yeah,
not-
at instant speed though. I mean, that's what Memory Deluge is.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you're getting to see a few more cards of Memory Deluge, but yeah.
Do you want to make a goat a demon? Because
Hell yeah. Is that like Frodo turning into a...
okay, we got an enchantment, 1 mono black Fear of Lost Teeth.
Lost
When
Teeth.
Fear of Lost Teeth dies, it deals 1 damage
Teeth.
to any target, and you gain 1 life.
Teeth.
But that's a 1-drop enchantment. Once again, enchantment's going strong. Frantic Strength. Have we seen a Frantic Strength?
No.
3-drop enchantment. Enchantment creature gets +2/+2 and has trample.
So many enchantments. Like,
Yeah.
Valgaboth is just looking
Cracked
gas.
Skull. We have
This is
seen.
now a limited bomb as well.
Yeah.
An absolute limited bomb.
Creeping Peeper.
Creeping Peeper. Add blue. You spend it only to cast enchantment spells.
Unlock a door or turn a permanent face up.
That's cool.
Okay. 2 mana bottomless pool. Is this one we saw already?
No.
No.
Another blue one. When you unlock this door, return up to 1 target creature to its owner's hand. So 1 drop, bounce a creature. 5 drop, whenever 1 or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, draw a card. So
That's very playable.
5 mana,
Yeah.
but you're only going to draw 1 card off it, unfortunately. Uncommons. Gremlin Tamer. Eerie. When an enchantment you control enters and whenever you fully unlock a room, create a 1/1 red gremlin. Enchantments are going strong, my
They are
friend.
very much so.
Theory of Tail Test. Did we see this one already?
No.
No. It
Uncommons
looks-
are harder.
The art's
Yeah.
looking a bit familiar, that's all. Whenever Fear of Failed Test deals combat damage to a player, draw that many cards.
2/7.
5 mana, 2/7, but...
Easy swap
hey,
those around.
Bring it in with Valgaboth.
Yeah.
There we go. Enduring Curiosity. We've got one of the other Enduring. So whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a
cutie.
card. And then, when it dies, it comes back as an enchantment.
No, outside. That is a
Oh, that's
rare.
right, it's a rare, sorry. Thank you. Land and... We've seen those, I believe. Some
Yes.
commons.
Alright.
And a creepy looking art card.
Oh, that's wonderful.
That is spectacular. What is going on with that?
Is it a knife? It looks
Has
like
it
a
been cut in
reflection.
half?
Hauntwood Shrieker by Siddharth Chaturvedi.
Is it a reflective knife or are they cut in half?
Yeah, I believe that's a knife with the Shrieker
Bedhead
coming out.
Beastie? Okay, he's actually got a bed for a head. Menace and Mountain Cycling. So this is our red Mountain Cycling creature. I'm always a fan.
Yeah.
Wary Watchdog. Oh, another best boy. When it enters or dies, surveil 1. 2 mana, 3/1.
Cool.
Good,
Easy
good
spell.
draft, 2-drop.
Yep.
Emerge from the cocoon. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. You gain 3 life. So Reanimator again, a bit more overcosted this time, but generally it is in white. So black-white Reanimator is looking like a thing in this set. Underwater Tunnel, Slimy Aquarium. Another blue room. When you unlock this door, surveil 2. When you unlock this door, manifest Dread, then put a 1/1 counter on that creature. So lower costed rooms, good for turning on Eerie.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah, because you're getting the 1 mana and then you can gas it up later and unlock the door and
I'm wanting to draft some enchantment hate.
yeah.
From what I'm seeing
I'm wanting
here.
to draft some enchantments and just enchantment beatdown.
Enchantment control.
Yeah, enchantment control. Let's go. Esper was big in enchantments back in the day. Had an Esper control with I forget that card. Anyway, Malevolent Chandelier, flying artifact creature. Put target card from a graveyard on the bottom of its owner's library. Activate on its sorcery. Yeah, we often see these artifacts. Nothing to really write home about there. Bashful Beastie. That is kind of cute. When Bashful Beastie dies, manifest Dread. So, yeah, 5-drop. Decent value. Winter's Intervention. Deals 2 damage to target creature. You gain 2 life. Okay, yeah.
Yep.
Black Shock
Yeah.
for 2 mana. Balemerc Leech. Whenever an enchantment you control enters and whenever you fully unlock a room... Oh, yeah, each opponent loses 1 life. So there's your drain for Eerie.
Theory. Hell yeah.
Skull Snap Nuisance. Another Eerie. You get to surveil 1 off it. So 2-drop with flying. I think that'll be a good draft card. Floodpits Drowner. Flash Vigilance. When Floodpits Drowner enters, tap target creature an opponent controls and put a stun counter on it. Shuffle Floodpit Drowner and target creature with a stun counter on it into their owner's library. Okay.
That's cool.
That's actually removal, right?
Yeah.
Like that it puts its own stun counter on, and then it can
Yeah.
remove it.
Yeah.
Blue removal. It's doing the thing.
Can always do with more stun counters.
Violent Urge. Target creature gets 1/0, gains first strike until end of turn. We're gassing up mice. in this set as well.
Yeah.
If there are 4 or more card types among cards in your graveyard, that creature gains double strike until. Dude, that is a good combat trick.
Throw that in with the ley line that lets you double.
Oh, the double damage, yeah, the red ley line.
Wonderful.
Ooh,
that's
okay,
cool.
that's a mythic room. In a full art as well. So
That's gorgeous.
Walk-in Closet. You may play lands from your graveyard.
Okay.
Crucible of Worlds.
Yeah.
3 mana Crucible World.
Yeah. Okay, we're already off to a good start. Forgotten Cellar. 5 mana paid into it. When you unlock this door, you may cast spells from your graveyard this turn, and if a card would be put into your graveyard from anywhere this turn, exile it instead. Oh, so anything you cast from your graveyard, you're exiling,
Exile,
so
yeah.
you're not creating
So it's
it.
5 mana. You're investing a lot to get the door open, but if you've got other combo pieces already,
Yeah.
That's where you just go off. Yeah. This,
I love that art as well. Like
Yeah.
that's very much like, hey, this is how this house works. Is you've just got weirdness on both sides, and it will move and do.
This is a hectic commander card as well.
Yeah.
This is going to move
Yeah.
and be a piece
I
in
think
many a combo deck I
a
see.
lot of these rare and mythic doors are going to be, rooms are going to be big in Commander because they have 2 sides to
Yeah.
it. So it's basically, as every other double face card, it's 1 card in 2.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
2 cards in 1.
Yeah, exactly.
It's never going to be a bad draw, basically,
Yeah.
in Commander, because either side is going to do good work.
Mountain, Optimistic Scavenger.
Hey, Cassie, you want to open a pack?
Sure.
Come and join my seat.
Tom, do we want to start cracking some packs on the side and showing off the good stuff?
Yeah,
Let's-
I think that's
let's go
fine.
fast.
Let's turbo.
So we'll show off the good stuff as we draw it, but Cassie, you can show your stuff off to the camera and reveal the lot.
Okay, so everyone's been talking about magic and no one's been talking about how cool the art is. Just kidding.
I've been
The
trying.
whole time.
I mean, pretty cool art. Just saying.
Oh man.
Like, it gives me goosebumps vibes, like old school goosebumps.
Yeah. Oh, sick.
I believe in Joe Hendry.
Do you want some Fear of the Dark, Tom?
Good. Okay. Yep, got another one of those. So what are you guys doing in terms of order?
Colours.
Colors, mythics and rares.
Okay.
That's about it.
Nice. Okay, creepy. Grab the prize. So I don't actually read the cards. I just like the art so much, but you know.
Is Arabella your prize?
Whoa. Oh, is it?
No.
Oh, she's wonderful. Arabella is a banger of a card.
Oh, guys.
Sick.
Sorry to cut you off. I just
No,
pulled
no,
my
no,
rare
no.
from the pack.
Oh, he's hit it.
The Ley Line of Resonance.
Oh, we were talking about that before. Big damage, big damage.
Big
Yeah.
damage. The standard breaker.
Just on the
Standard breaker for sure.
doing other things we've seen before, but on 2 sides of a room. Lands you control have add 1 mana of any color, and the other side, whenever you unlock this, mill 4 cards and return up to 2 permanent cards into your hand.
I think we figured out with the ley line you can turn 2, kill and standard.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, turn 2 kill.
Turn 2.
blasted.
You have a centipede.
Sorry.
Looks creepy. That's my commentary. Oh, we have a goat, a possessed goat.
Hell yeah, possessed
They
go.
made that specifically for me.
Second rare, we have Split Up. 3 mana. Just choose one. Destroy all tapped creatures or all untapped creatures.
That is
3 mana board wipe.
so playable. Like, you play that on your turn, like once everyone else is tapped out.
Stinky
Yep.
blue. No one cares about blue, obviously.
Definitely not in any way, shape, or form.
Okay, so this is what you guys were talking about before, and I couldn't really.
Yeah.
A moldering gym or a weight room. Okay, call me out. Love it. Okay, well, I'm excited to see what the rooms do.
Well, speaking of rooms, here's another rare room. The Dazzling Theatre or the Prop Room, because, you know, every person just has one of those in their house.
You don't.
Creature spells you control have Convoke. Oh, this is a more expensive on the left side than the right side. Untap each creature you control during each other player's untap step.
Hey Tom, do you want to play a game?
Classic.
Choose. Oh my god, amazing.
Okay, Spectral Snatcher.
So,
There's a joke in there about like me at 3 a.m. It's not there. Okay, Dashing Bloodsucker. Ooh,
sorry.
now that is going in my daddy deck.
Daddy deck,
Correct.
yep.
Yes.
Look, I'm not saying it's Blade, but
But
do you like big green boys? Because 5 mana, this spell can't be countered.
Oh.
Trample haste.
That one in text.
And then 4 mana, return Balustrade Worm from your graveyard to the battlefield with a finality counter on it. Activate only if there are 4 or more card types among them.
I feel like Corey would use that against me
I
in like
feel
a
like-
friendly like kitchen table sort of thing.
Oh, we got our first full art land.
I
These
also-
are
At the same time,
beautiful.
Yeah,
Every collector's pack comes with a full art foil land.
Every collector's pack.
Yes.
Right. Nice.
Sorry, uncommons.
Sorry.
Couldn't have hit this one. It's not my stall that has to figure it out later.
Oh yeah.
We've got,
Sorry.
Just as long as the rares are down the bottom.
got another one of the lands that will tap if you control the swamp or the mountain. Yeah, something cool.
No, just a guy. It's just a
guy?
guy. Is a veteran survivor and enduring innocence.
Well, this is one. I believe this is either not double exposure, but one of the alternate versions where you can have 2 printings of the same card and one has a monster in the background and one doesn't.
okay.
So this
That
is
art is
cursed.
amazing.
Cursed Recording. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, put a time counter on Cursed Recording. Then, if there are 7 or more time counters on it, remove those counters, and it deals 20 damage to you. But you can tap it, and whenever you cast your next instant or sorcery spell this turn, copy that spell. So a bit of risk reward and managing the time counters because they will remove at the start of your upkeep. But it's a little bit harder to notice. But in the background there is the big monster boy.
So we've also got our first dual color room.
Nice.
So on the white side, when you unlock this door, destroy all creatures with power 3 or greater. And on the blue side, other permanents you control have hexproof. So
That's pretty great.
This one, yeah.
Okay, enduring innocence. Legendary artifact.
there we go.
Marina Vendrill's Grimoire.
So Grimoire.
The Grim.
She's the Wooburg rune lady that we hit earlier.
Right.
What was that bad boy do? 'Cause that's a big hit.
Oh, does it? Okay, so when it enters, if you cast it, draw 5 cards. You have no maximum hand size and don't lose the game for having 0 or less life. Whenever you gain life, draw that many cards. Whenever you lose life, discard that many cards. Then, if you have no cards in hand, you lose the game.
This is gas. This is
That's
gas. I love it.
so
It's
sick.
absolute jank, and I love it, and I'm gonna play it.
Guys, I've flipped this over just to look at the token on the back, and we have a gremlin.
Hey.
They get in everywhere, those gremlins, don't they?
There is a straight up like don't forget after midnight card in here somewhere.
We have a gremlin in the front of the store as well. I wasn't.
Is that Adrian?
Oh, well,
We have our spider. This is definitely the coolest looking spider I've ever seen.
Should I grab it?
Go for it. Yeah.
yeah. Go ahead.
Freaky.
See who can pull the most gas cards.
Fear of missing out. When Fear of missing out enters, discard a card, then draw a card. Okay, 2 mana cycle. Whenever a Fear of missing out attacks whenever Fear of missing out attacks for the first time each turn, if there are 4 or more card types among cards in your graveyard, untap target creature after its phase as an additional combat phase.
Amazing. We have an enchantment land to make things even easier to hit. Hexproof. As it enters, choose a color. And this is tapped, just to be clear, but it is add 1 mana of the chosen color. So even easier to hit those enchantment costs.
Okay, we have more cool art. Turn inside out. Look, it's just too much text, but I really love the art.
At this point, it's turbo packs, see the good things, and then look for the coolest art possible.
Blue, no one cares.
Another curse recording for Tom.
But this one is missing. Here we can look at the difference now.
Okay.
This one is missing the creature in the background.
Huh?
So if you look at this one,
Yeah.
big old TV. If you look at this one,
I
there is
just see
there
it.
is a
Yeah.
big monster boy hanging out in the background.
Okay, yep, I see the red eyes.
Freaky.
And they are different printings. So this one is card number 131, and this one is card number 296.
Okay. We got glimmer tokens.
Spot the difference.
Yeah.
Does that make it a pain for you guys sorting this later?
Oh,
Do you
yeah,
need to?
yeah, that's going to be amazing. Yeah, to catalog. Let's just hope they're worth nothing because then they can just go and Joke City, right?
Yeah, they're the same.
That's what you want. Yeah,
That's how you solve
you want the cards to be worth nothing.
Orphans of the Wheat. So it is sort of referencing Children of the Corn, but it is.
We know all your secrets from
Yeah,
Simpsons.
but it's also it's a story that goes back far further than that, and
Right.
the original kind of Children in the Field story is from like a 1940s
Yeah.
book, and then
Yeah, I
like
can't
it's
think of
based
what
on
it is. The Midwich Cuckoos.
yes,
There we go.
yes.
I have a degree.
Literature queen over here.
Waltz of Rage, our next rare, and
Very
a
nice.
nice copy.
Whoa.
Turn inside out.
Oh, I
This
got a
one,
beast
turn two wins.
survivor.
Yeah,
I got
yeah,
a cute
yeah,
little
yeah.
guy.
You got the big Beastie Boy. Remember when I said not all beasts are bad? Kona is up. Oh, look at the little guy.
Sweetums.
Artifact. Yeah. Tom.
Enchanted player can't gain life. Whenever enchanted player is dealt damage, they lose half their life rounded up. Amazing. I love that so much. I love that so much.
No.
Toxic.
Tom wants to play that against my Sorin deck.
Oh, I saw that.
Oh,
story
that's
the other
awesome.
night on stream.
That's
Yeah, I felt bad. I felt bad.
Soren's just an awesome card.
It's
the
just-
new
just a
Soren,
great
the new,
card.
all those planeswalkers. Maybe Grist. We've kind of got left in the dirt there.
Yeah.
But they're
Look, he's
all-
reprinted in one of these commander decks. It's fine.
Is he actually?
Yeah.
The One Horizon 3 one.
No, there's a Grist in this one. There's 4 Planeswalkers in the Death Toll
Is it
deck.
the old Grist or the One Horizon 3 Grist?
I think it's the old Grist.
Is the twitching dog
There is
that everyone was
old one
frothing
is-
over?
No
Nice.
joke. That's played in Yawgmoth and Model, so
Oh, we got the Twitching Doll. That's one of the promo cards, right? You guys got a bunch of those.
yes, correct. Yep. So if you buy your box here, whether it's Collector Booster or a Plate Booster box, get a free Collector Booster pack and the Twitching Doll.
Yeah.
promo.
Is that
Well,
what?
size.
Is that what you guys are doing separate to other stores, or is that what every store's doing?
It should be every WPN store.
Okay.
Foil Fallout Island.
But don't go to every other store. Come to our store.
Come to the store. Look, I'm gonna be here, and Tom's gonna be here Saturday.
If you're watching live from Perth, Callum and I will be here to play pre-release on Saturday
Let's go
afternoon.
release. Yeah.
So come on down, say hi.
Do you want the foil Fallout land put to the side or put with the other lands?
You want that, don't you?
To the
Just
side. Pop it to the side.
No, I don't want that. I don't play blue.
Oh, yeah.
I play.
I just think it's pretty.
Adrian, would you like to step in?
I can.
Come, come crack packs. We've all cracked a few packs slow, and
3
now we're
packs
just like,
over here.
Turbo,
Show off the
turbo,
rare.
now.
Gotta smash it through it. Alright.
Unstoppable Slasher. 2/3 zombie assassin with Death Touch. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, they lose half their life rounded up. Whenever Unstoppable Slasher dies, if it has no counters on it, return it to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control with 2 stun counters on it. That's gross and wonderful. You've already got people asking how much for certain cards, so...
Isn't it?
Oh, okay. I can actually bring the old laptop.
Yeah, have a little looky.
Yes.
Oh my
It's like
gosh.
a Hall Creeper, Creepy Iki. It's a horror.
Yep,
Can't be blocked.
banger.
1/1. Again, I don't read the cards. I just look at the.
Look,
Look at the art.
I'm the same, and I gotta say, the art cards are out of this world.
Yes, that's what I'm
Dude.
saying.
This one?
Yes. Oh, I know someone who would love that. One of my friends plays fairies. Would love that.
That's definitely not a fairy, my friend.
Not at all.
That's like a biblical angel or something.
It's a big old moth.
Okay.
Have we talked about the dual lands?
Yeah. The common cycle of dual lands.
Yeah.
And the rare cycle as well.
Kind of over here.
Good manner in this set.
Are we just putting that with lands up in the corner?
Yes.
How much for Kona? Double check.
Oh, nice. Back to back, we got Valgavoth's Onslaught and then Valgavoth.
Oh, we hit Valgavoth.
Hell
That's from one pack.
Yeah.
That's gross and wonderful.
So to answer your question about Kona, is $35 for the full art, $12 for a regular. And Valgavoth.
We're going by colour and just putting the.
Flying Lifelink
Yeah,
9/9. Sacrifice 3 non-land permanents.
At the top.
Okay.
If a card you didn't control would be put into opponent's graveyard,
Yeah.
Oh
Oh, wait, my
god,
bad,
gross.
my
Yeah.
bad.
Exile
$35
instead.
for a
During your turn, you may play cards exiled with Valgavoth. If you cast a spell this way, pay life. So basically, you just start stealing everyone else's stuff.
Yeah.
You eat their stuff and you get it.
There's a 35 for the dark boss.
35 for the battle.
That is-
Oh, who pulled that?
Adrian.
I got the luck. I got the luck. First one in.
He's dialed in. He's dialed in.
The amount of double rare and mythic packs we've had is making me
Yeah,
very
yeah.
hopeful for this set. Because there isn't a there's not like the extra cycle of cards like there was in OTJ.
Yes. Yeah.
Because your OTJ boosters, you'll pull like 4 rares a pack.
There's mental. What are you playing these days,
Makes a
Adrian?
very interesting
See,
draft.
I'm new. I started in Blue Burrow.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, I played it a little while ago. I was like getting started, and I played a lot of Gruul, so red green out there. And but with Blue Burrow, I cracked a box and was like, these bats look pretty cool. So I ended up building a bat deck, black white, and having a lot of fun with that until, and I don't know if you've pulled one yet. There's the red card that when it's dealt damage, you can deal damage to a player and then they can't gain life for the rest of the turn.
Yeah.
So now I'm not playing that anymore, because what's the point of playing life gain?
We've drawn our first double exposure card.
Ooh, drop it.
This is Nashi's Searcher in the Dark. This is one of the few ninjas in the set. Menace, whenever Nashi, this card, deals combat damage to a player, you mill that many cards. You may put any number of legendary and or enchantment cards from among them into your hand. If you put no cards into your hand this way, put a 1/1 counter on Nashi. That's a cute little ninja.
That's very cute.
I saw the is it the
Kato, the Planeswalker.
Yeah, where you can ninjutsu in.
Ninjutsu him out, and he he gives you an emblem that makes ninjas stronger.
Yeah.
Tunnel of Hate. Why is that so camp? I love it.
It's wonderful. Just straight up a baseball bat.
Okay.
Where's like the barbed wire? Oh, there is something. We got nails in there. We got nails in there.
Pack battles, yeah. We do that over the counter sometimes with people when they crack packs in store. Pack battles, like, we either do it on value, or we do it on, like, mana value, or we do it on, like, who's got the better bomb.
Yeah.
There's usually debates on that. Like, I'm like, draw four cards,
Yeah.
this is a bomb, and they're like, nah, my 6/6 is way better than drawing my my counter spell. Yeah, it's better than your 6/6. Guess what it counters?
From what I've
counted,
seen,
boys.
from what I've seen in the new set, I'm like with the I'm looking at the Rakdos deck.
Gross. The fear set is the cycle is amazing. All right, so far pretty good pack.
Man, Thrun is the
Foil.
bane of my own existence. Hey.
Foil Twitching Doll into Foil Full Art Mountain into Charred Foyer and Warped Space. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top card of your library. You may play that this turn. Classic red card. But on the other side, once each turn you may pay 0 rather than pay the mana cost of a spell you cast from exile. So you set it up, and then the next, like every card in exile is starting to just go.
So that's good.
I need one of those.
Red just seems so good.
I got a
In
mythic.
this one.
Red does
Mythic Room, another one.
Hey,
Dollmaker's Shop and Porcelain Gallery. Whenever one or more non-toy creatures you control attack a player, create a 1/1 white toy artifact creature token. On the other side, creatures you control have base power and toughness, each equal to the number of creatures you control. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
sick. We have our first impending card. This is the new suspend that you get the enchantment straight away. So it's impending for 3, or it's a 5-drop normally. If you cast it for its impending cost, it enters with 4 time counters on it, and it becomes a creature after all the time counters are removed. But whenever it enters or attacks, draw 2 cards, then discard a card for a flying 5/3.
That's terrifying.
The green one of these is amazing. It makes a land whenever it attacks.
What you got?
So we have Reluctant Role Model, yeah.
Another one.
The TV frame, the CRT frame.
Adorable.
For a 2-drop, that thing is gas. You're putting counters on it with the survival mechanic, and one of them being flame, one of them being lifelink, I think it was.
Yeah.
And then you can grow it as well. But the good thing is it's transferring all of the counters if something dies. So Yeah, good little red.
Great.
Leyline of mutilation? No, mutation. The Leylines, I'm glad they're coming back for this.
Free spells are good spells.
Yeah.
Come back wrong. Destroy target creature. If a creature card is put into the graveyard this way, return it to the battlefield under your control. Sacrifice it at the beginning of your next end step. And not everything seems to be a part of the house because we just straight up have aliens now.
Yeah.
Unidentified hover ship, flying 3-drop vehicle. When it enters, exile up to one target creature with toughness 5 or less. When it leaves the battlefield, the exiled card's owner manifests dread. So you come in, you suck up someone else's creature, and then you leave something slightly different behind.
With the fear of abduction to go with it.
Very, very cool. Oh,
And I
This
got
is
a
chaos.
demonic council.
This is chaos.
just a little bit. Look, we've tried our best.
so orderly, and then as you get through the boxes,
Then we realized just how many cards we have
Yeah,
to
we're going to
open.
pause between boxes for a cleaning stream where we tidy up the tables.
Don't trigger me.
Got more packs around?
we got more packs.
we got a whole box still.
We got the collector's boxes.
And we still got
Hell
more
yeah.
collector's boxes, so stick around, 'cause that's where the real fight is.
Collector's boxes are going to be like if this is how many. That's one
There's
box.
mythics, yeah.
That is the mythics and rares from a single box.
Yeah.
I got.
That's got to be more than one per. Well, definitely
Yeah.
more
Oh
than one
yeah,
pack.
yeah. It was
We-
on
we-
average like probably 2.
We've
but-
averaged 3 every 2 packs.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
your chance of a double rare seems to be pretty good.
Another ley line. Oh, thank you.
Leyline of have we hit every leyline? Mine. My packs. So if you gain life, you gain that much +1. As long as you have at least 7 more life than your starting total, creatures you control have +2/+2. That is so incredibly easy to get online.
Second Enduring Courage, which goes in the red.
Yep, so the big old red pile there.
Where did green go?
Got the Bloom Lake Verge, which is the black
I think we're
blue.
putting multicolor in a
the
separate.
Demir Jewel Lander.
Look, I did say some of the beasties were good boys.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna start my own piles. Blackjack.
Callum, this is a respectable store.
Is it?
Blackjack.
It's after hours. There's no rules.
Oh no.
GG Rockingham after hours.
Oh, all right, here we go. Nico Light of Hope. When it enters the battlefield, create 2 shard tokens, which are enchantments with 2 mana, sacrifice this enchantment, scry 1, then draw a card. Amazing. For 2, tap and exile target non-legendary creature you control. Shards you control become copies of it until the beginning of your next end step. Return it at the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. So, you want 2 copies of your big bad creature? Go.
First of all,
Ghostbusters! Who are you gonna call? Oh, it is just literally.
second of all, Mythic from the same pack.
Hey.
Nice.
Oh.
I will say, this is one of my favorite cards from the set. So for 3 mana, it comes in and it enters. You create a tapped anywhere land token that is everywhere, that is every basic land type. And then whenever it attacks after either the impending cost or you pay the full 5, you create another one of those. So it is a guaranteed land drop every single turn. Highly recommend it for upgrading the jump scare deck.
How about this one back to back? We got 2 mythic and special guest.
Oh, we actually do have special guests in here.
Yeah. That's I've seen that artwork. That's in the promotional material.
So, how come is this? We got a special guest, by the way. How
It's our
come
first special guest.
Because
Yeah.
this is the second box, and we didn't put one in the first
Look,
box.
it doesn't say it on here. It just says that they can hit.
What
But yeah,
was
that's.
the second special guest?
Look at the top 6 cards of your
Oh, it's
library.
Coco. Woo, I know Coco, yeah.
Yeah, collect your company. It's a
Yeah.
classic. Put 2 target creatures of the mana value 3 or less from among them onto the battlefield. Put the rest from the bottom of your library
The
in any
highest
order.
I ever got in the Mythic ladder on Magic Arena was using Collective Company deck. Green, white, Celestia combo deck using Helion, Scurio, Coco. Yeah,
Oh,
very, very
Okay.
good card.
that's a hit and a half.
Is that a foil?
Yeah.
Foil double exposure. The way that art moves as the light hits it in a different.
I don't know if the camera can do it any justice.
Right.
Go.
That goes to my brat deck, 100%.
Yeah,
It's got Brad energy.
that's straight up. And that's Tyvar the Pummeler again. That's a huge hit.
You want a Ghostbuster to go with your Ghostbuster?
Rip.
Someone's spawn camping.
Spawn camping. I pulled another Mariner.
Hey! She's gonna be fun. I reckon that could be the new, you're gonna see a lot of her at Friday Night Commander games. Just because it's like, it's Wooberg, but it's not the same Wooberg we've all been playing for years.
CRT-TV, yeah.
Oh no! Look what you
I'm
did.
sorry. It's everywhere.
Look at this full art that Amy's pulled.
Shout out to Amy.
Shout out to Amy.
Oh!
Gorgeous.
Yeah, that's the full art of the rare lands. So
Yeah.
I will definitely be getting myself some of those for my decks.
We pulled
Beautiful.
foil of that door.
Foil doors.
Demonic Council.
Very cool.
Nice.
Go again.
Yeah, keep going.
Ghostly
Scratch that
Dancers. When it enters, return an enchantment card from your graveyard to your hand or unlock a locked door of a room you control. Whenever an enchantment you control enters and whenever you fully unlock a room, create a 3/1 white creature spirit with flying. It's a little expensive at 5 mana, but for 3 unlocking rooms, that's very powerful.
I got 2 mythics. I got
Calm down. Whoa.
Back to back.
a Tyvar and Walking Closet and Forgotten Cellar.
Very nice.
Lovely.
Oh, Terramorphic Expanses in the set.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. About time.
That's a rare thing. It's good name.
Be good for your landfall deck.
Can you pass me my water bottle that doesn't have Coke Zero in it? What are you talking about?
Oh, that's not yours.
No.
We need to get through this somehow.
Thank you.
Caffeine.
Someone needs to survive.
Yeah.
We passed out by the end.
The rest of us are dying to Valgavoth.
Cheerleaders? What the hell?
Yeah. Is that the acrobatic one?
I can kind of cheerleader. Not just
Every
any
good horror
cheerleader.
movie.
Specifically the acrobatic ones. That's
She's
how you
gonna
do
die
it.
real quick.
But she's so acrobatic.
Is she a survivor?
She's gonna make it.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah.
She's
Prove
gonna
me wrong.
No.
Smack those stereotypes.
Oh, you've done it now.
more foil lands.
Peer past the veil in the special frame.
I love that band.
I think at this point we have hit all the ley lines because that's your ley line of mutation. Your green Wooberg. You may pay anything. May pay Wooberg to cast spells. A classic effect, but
Balustrade Worm. Did we pull one of those?
yeah, that's the big
That's the
green worm boy.
Big green worm boy.
You love to see it.
Okay. I don't think we've seen this guy yet. The Roll Crusher Ride.
Oh, gross.
X spell.
Delirium, if a source you control would deal non-combat damage to a permanent or player, while there are 4 or more cards among card types in your graveyard, it deals double that damage instead. When it enters, it deals X damage to each of up to X target creatures. So that's theoretically a board wipe that you're then like, all right, let's start hitting everyone else's face with my non-creature, non-combat damage. I will say, shout out, I put it in my one of my upgrade videos. Shout out to the one guy who built Azorius Foxes on EDH Rec. Because you've got your boy, he's there, you're set.
Azorius Foxes, yeah. I'll play any Azorius deck. Load it up, let's go.
It's Azorius Foxes, but he runs it with Grand Arbiter as the commander. And I'm like, he's just a bad person. Like, or more scarecrows for you?
I used to play Grand
There are
Arbiter,
so many
but I don't know,
scarecrows
that's
in
not what I like it.
Or Reaper King, foreboding.
Just look at that cute little beastie. This isn't a horror set. This is
They're just no. The beasties are actually like mostly good.
Yeah.
If you missed it before, they are the descendants of like the dogs and the cats and the cows and the animals that the people cared for. They've survived in the house because
Plane, but the whole plane's been merged into a house.
The lore for this one is such a unique, creative idea. Like
the ability for that, like it leaves it so open to do things in this set because like you're warping physical space, you're adding random weird things, you're just it's so cool.
I just hit 2 mythics.
double.
Another
This box is
double
crap.
mythic. This box is great. So we had Tyvar again showing up.
That's our 4th timer.
Yeah, that's our 4th Tyvar. But I don't think we've seen the Overlord of Belmer.
No, the black overlord.
Yeah.
We've had the green, the blue, and now the black. We're missing the red and
red
the.
one I pulled just before.
So this brings back Impending
Yes.
5, which is if you cast this for 2 black mana, if you cast this spell for its impending cost, it enters with 5 time counters on it. Classic mechanic here, and it isn't a creature until the last is removed. At the beginning of your end step, you're removing one of those time counters. So it's a ticking
This is a
clock
big crime.
until
Yeah.
it comes onto the field.
back.
Otherwise, you're paying its full cost.
not a crap play.
And the full cost isn't that much more expensive.
No, it's
like-
only a 5-drop for a 5/5. So when Overlord of the Baelmerk enters or attacks, mill 4 cards, then you may return a non-avatar creature card or a planeswalker card from your graveyard to your hand.
Have we seen the Dollmaker shop in Porcelain Gallery?
I don't believe so. Dollmaker Shop does not sound familiar.
Wow.
Oh,
That is gorgeous.
that's beautiful.
That's stunning.
Whenever one or more non-toy creatures you control attack a player, create a 1/1 white toy artifact creature token. All right, cool, quick, easy tokens for 2 mana. And for upgrading it for 6, creatures you control have base power and toughness each equal to the number of
We
creatures you control.
swallowed that box.
There's 6 of us working our hardest. It's a hard night
This
at the
is all
shop.
fun and games.
Take that box.
This is business.
Yeah,
We
are we-
put a comment in the right here as well.
Okay, alright. So, jumped him out with Winter Misanthropic
You said
Guide.
So I will say, so Winter is the commander of the Death Toll deck.
Yep.
And it is fun. It is Delirium, but it is you have to exile cards from
You eat
your
your own
grave.
Delirium,
You eat your own
yeah.
Delirium to get there. This Winter is far more fun as a commander. At the beginning of your upkeep, each player draws 2 cards, and as long as there are 4, as long as you hit Delirium, each opponent's maximum hand size is equal to 7 minus the number of those card types. So each player's maximum hand size is equal to 7 minus the number of card types you have in your
So
graveyard.
if you hit Delirium, it's 3.
It's 3.
Yeah,
And,
so
if
it's
you
down.
hit any more than Delirium, because I think the maximum you can hit is 10 or 9, like you can just, players can't have cards.
I like that.
You can't play.
You like that?
I like that. I like cards that change the game. The one
Yeah,
I don't know what
yeah.
it's called. The one where you exile all except 6 cards from this set. I'm running that.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's good or bad. I just want to be like, it's down to the wire.
Alright, here's the big black room. Funeral Room into the Awakening Hole. I wonder if you can tell what this card does. Whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. And when you unlock this door, the 8 cost Awakening Hall, return all creature cards from your graveyard to the battlefield.
Graveyard.
They had to do it.
Do you want to see the course?
Yeah, I'll jump in while we crack some collective.
Yeah, collection time.
Alright, we do.
Everyone getting their gloves
Everyone gets one nice.
Yeah, rubbing those hands together. The green.
Have you got your hand sanitizer and everything?
Yeah, my hands are
My
sanitized.
hands are clean, babe.
I haven't been frothing too much over the cards.
So we are getting into the collective boosters now. I reckon everyone can have a moment to open one collective booster and really look at it before we go turbo packs again.
Yeah.
Thank you again for joining us, everyone. This has been a whole lot of fun. Do you guys need to say anything from a store perspective? Of also, I haven't pressed this button enough. Look, the screen says Good Games.
Oh, whoa.
That's us.
Come on down to
and
some
Amy
games.
is
Good
behind
games.
the camera.
Ham. We are.
Yep.
We love.
Yep.
Yes.
Games are good.
Games are good.
The games are
The
good.
games
The
are
people
good.
are good.
Pre-release all weekend. We have our Commander Precon Rumble on Sunday. So if pre-releases aren't your thing, sealed isn't your thing, we run a separate event that is just the precons from the box. No upgrades, just as the designers intended. And I think it's a great way for people to get into Magic.
Yeah.
It's everyone's on the same power level for the most part. Depending on which precon you run, some of them do scale. But yeah, for the most part, everyone's on the same power level, and everyone's learning the cards together as well. So yeah,
And the people that who are more experienced will know the decks and help out people who are newer.
absolutely. Yeah, our community's fantastic for that stuff. So
Should we take these away so we have a fresh board?
yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Over here in the
just pitch them.
This is for reference. That is the amount of mythics and rares we got from
Two
two
boxes.
boxes. That's
Crazy.
be very curious to see the video. All right, but now we are going on to collector's boosters. So this is where the value is. This is where the special cards are. We have the Japanese alt art versions and the Japanese fractured foils. There are no serialized cards in these, but you have the fractured foils, which are the very
They can,
special
yeah,
what
be
you're
up
looking.
around $300 for a pretty standard one. So, yeah.
Well, you got the first pack.
All right.
Now you got to be real careful with it, and you're like right on the shoulder just to show it
Everyone
off.
put the energy in.
Yeah.
Fractured foil
Send me
first
the link
pack.
from
First pack.
Luckiest Store.
That's it.
Right, now we don't know which side the rares are going to be.
I'd like to think it's the same.
Yeah.
They
All right, yeah.
keep us on our feet.
So, Peculiar Lighthouse, Unsettling Twins, say its name. Let's do our colors then.
I'm doing it every time. Every time someone casts that card.
Say its name. Strangled Cemetery, Surgical Suite, Inquisitive.
That's your Azorius Fox.
Yes, yep.
You might
No.
want to move forward a little bit.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
yeah. Nowhere to Run, Savior of the Small. Here's our.
Every pack comes with a full art foil land.
Foil lands, yeah.
Now we're getting into rares. All right, so straight off into the Gruul Thornspire Verge. Red Dress Fate. Return all artifact and enchantment cards from your graveyard to the battlefield with the miracle cost. Yeah. Of
Amazing.
4. Brilliant. Leyline of Mutation. There's your green Leyline.
Pay Wirberg for
Turns
things.
it up.
Yep. Doomsday Excruciator.
That's
What
the
are you talking about? Yeah.
I don't know if anyone else can
6
pick that
black mana.
Just run mono black, it's fine.
Mono black, yeah. At the beginning of your upkeep, draw a card. When Doomsday Executioner enters, if it was cast, each player exiles all but the bottom 6 cards of
Yeah.
their library. Phase.
Last stand.
Last stand, yeah. The game is short.
Yeah.
What a guy.
Ooh, that's looking
Oh,
real.
that's beautiful.
Roaring
Foiling on
Furnace and Steaming Sauna. I don't know if the camera can catch that, but the foiling is just stunning. Yeah. When you unlock this door, this room deals damage equal to the number of cards in your hand to target creature an opponent controls. And then the Steaming Sauna, you have no maximum hand size. At the beginning of your end step, draw a card.
I think 2 mana and then 5 mana is a very nice costing for rooms. That's
Hey, good
I love
start.
that.
Good start.
All right, we got over here. Oh, we got the Wary Watchdog is back.
it's a very good boy.
Yeah, we just like good boys. We got Piranha Fly, Trapped in the Screen. Let's get these into their nice little spaces.
I can help you solve it.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Nice. Shattered Yard,
Play him to there, slot him after.
Monstrous Emergence, Passionately Disturbing Mirth, Unnerving Grass. We're getting into. Okay,
Cool.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
brain, yeah. That's sick.
that's unnerving for
Yeah.
sure.
It is definitely unnerving. Alright, so after your
Foil Plains.
foil planes,
Cool.
you will start hitting your rares.
Big pulls to here.
All right,
Big
cool.
pulls.
We got
The
Grim Lake Verge,
Banger.
Extended Art, Into the Pit.
You
Look
may,
at the top card of your library at any time. You may cast spells from the top of your library by sacrificing a non-land permanent in addition to paying their other costs.
it's like Bolos' Citadel in like a weird way.
Yeah, but if you got some sacrifice like things, like
yeah, you can't
Mayhem
use
Devil's
tokens,
gonna like.
which is like, yeah, Mayhem Devil's gonna like that. It's definitely got vibes of Rakdos Sack
Yeah.
coming through, definitely.
Head Shredder,
Head Shredder, yeah.
As you
we saw
boy,
one of those.
as you boy.
Dissection Tools,
Section tools.
and Enduring Tenacity.
So from the enduring
Some more
cycle.
glimmer.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Equip sacrifice a creature. When it enters Manifest Dread, then attach it to that creature. Equipped creature gets 2/2 and has Death Touch and Lifelink. Equip sacrifice a creature. Interesting.
That's very cool.
Whenever you gain life, target opponent loses that much life. When Enduring Tenacity dies, if it was a creature, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control. It's an enchantment.
So I want that in my story there.
Yeah.
All right.
Tom.
Boiler Bilger's Ripper. Yeah, it's a little assassiny boy. Malevolent Chandelier, your artifact construct that you can put things from graveyards. Acrobatic Cheerleader again. She's surviving, she's doing her best. Cracked Skull with some very nice art. Like the foiling being like what's missing from him. It's gorgeous. Cryptid Inspector, very cool. Insidious Fungus, 1-drop Fungus. Sacrifice it, choose one, destroy target artifact, destroy target enchantment, or draw a card. You may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield tapped.
That's what happens when you don't clean behind your ears.
Fear of failed tests, and Altanuk the Thrice Called. Whenever it becomes the target of spell or ability an opponent controls, draw a card. You can pay 2 to discard him and return target land from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. But these are 9/9 with trample.
Jumping ahead.
Brood Spinner again.
It
Full
called
up
me out.
playing. Doomsday Excruciator, but
Yes.
it's slightly different art.
I prefer this art to the full art.
It's big and beautiful for sure.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
I've got choice.
Oh, we got the Skitter Spike.
Skitter Spike.
The
That thing
Toy
is...
That's from
Story
Toy Story.
card.
Yeah, it's from Toy Story.
Whenever it attacks, blocks, or becomes the target of a spell, it deals damage equal to its power to each opponent.
Indestructible 1/1.
Yeah, that's the new Stuffy Doll.
Monstrosity 5.
Yes, that is the big part of it. Is it will become
A
bigger.
big boy.
Oh,
yes,
reluctant
it's
role
on.
model again, but in the frame. And another
Spawn Hunter.
double exposure card. That's what I'm looking
Yeah.
for.
Yeah.
At the beginning of your upkeep, if this is tapped, reveal the top X cards of your library where X is its power. So it starts as a 4/4. Put any number of creature and/or vehicle cards with different powers from among them into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order.
Oh, that could see some big value, right? That's a must kill.
Yeah. Unstoppable Slasher. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, they lose half their life rounded up. Whenever it dies, if it had 2 counters on it, return it to the battlefield. Oh, we saw that one earlier. This is just a
this
very
is just a very
creepy
cool
art version of it, and then your toy token.
toy. All right, we have Friendly Ghost. Enter the Enigma. Rampaging Soul Rager. Derelict Addict and Widow's Walk. The Creeping Peeper. This was one that I popped through to Adrian because I was peeping through the pack and I was like, oh, it called me out. Creeping Peeper. Vile Mutilator. Insidious Fungus again.
Big ol' fungi.
Live or Die. Withering Torment. Okay, we're hitting our swamp through to the rares. Unstoppable Slasher, which we saw before. Formless Genesis is a changeling, shapeshifter.
Gross.
We love
Hate
the
them. Terrible.
shapeshifters, yeah.
Worst. Don't bother running them.
Create
Run,
Nexus.
run to your typal. Don't run anything else.
Create an XX colorless shapeshifter creature token with changeling and death touch, where X is the number of land cards in your graveyard. And this is a kindred sorcery,
And it has retrace.
and it has retrace. A lot of keywords, a lot of text on this
That's
card.
pretty cool.
But it is very cool, very fun.
Oh, full art overlord.
Full art Overlord of the Flood
That's
Pits, impending
beautiful.
before, when Overlord of Flood Pits enters or attacks, draw 2 cards, then discard a card. Yeah, beautiful, stunning art.
Yeah.
Look at that. Oh, I got a peek of the next card as well.
Spoiling
There's
things.
Enduring Tenacity again. And, it's not Vagabond.
It's the Onslaught.
It's the Onslaught. Manifest Dread X times, then put X +1 counters on each of those creatures. This card is going to win so many draft games. If you pull this is a mega bomb.
Let's swap some people in. Get some cards going.
Yeah, let's go.
Callum, you can sit here because you know how to press the click button if someone wants something good.
I'll do one more, and then we can get Cassie back in for the further nice arts. We got some Dual Lands, Fear of the Dark, Clockwork Percussionist,
Tom, do I press clip after they've drawn it?
Murky Sewer, Turn Inside Out,
Wait about 30 seconds. It dumps the last 60 seconds.
some Rooms, Shroud Stomper, Conductive Machete. An interesting. I just like the it looks like something Necrons would use. From Warhammer.
Yeah, true.
Untimely Malfunction. Then we've got our Foil Island. So with the rares, Marina Vendrell's Grimoire. We have an extended art Phenomenon Investigators. We have another double exposure for Toby, Beastie Befriender. When Toby Beastie Befriender enters, create a 4/4 white beast creature token with this can't attack. This creature can't attack or block.
The Beastie
As long as you
Befriend.
control 4 or more creature tokens, create creature tokens you control have flying.
That's pretty cool.
We've got some stuff coming. We got a Hauntwood's Shrieker, full art, and then
Oh, that's the art we saw earlier.
Yeah, we hit one. There is a Japanese showcase
Fractured.
fractured foil.
Damn.
Damn.
Everyone just
Whoa.
I mean, it's silence.
There wasn't even a pop-up. It's just done.
The problem is we can't tell what card it is.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, I want to have a look. What's the fractured foiling on it? Very
Stunning,
cool.
yeah.
Oh my god. Speechless. That's
So we'll have
that's
to
a
look
big
up
one.
what that is. Tom off screen will be finding out what it is, but we may need a sleeve for that because these can be a few $100s a pop.
That's some sleeves.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you tell me the number in the bottom corner? 'Cause that's going to help.
It is 0393.
So we've got a meat locker. Do you want to clear these mythics away?
Yes. I can
I love the art and the theme of this meat locker. Meat locker and a drowned diner, you know. Bashful Beastie, we've seen that. Daggermore Megalodon, Spectral Snatcher, Beheaded Beastie, Under the Skin in the alt art, Defiant Survivor, Cathartic Parting. Not a whole lot going on here. Unwanted Remake. We've hit the land, so we're about to hit the good stuff.
6, 4 and 2 red.
That is Overlord of the Boiler Builders. That is, I believe, the final Overlord.
red
I
Overlord?
think. Oh, maybe we haven't hit the red one. That is the white one.
That
the
is
red
the
one.
red.
That is
the
the
red one. Whenever it enters or attacks, it deals 4 damage to any target.
Okay.
Do you want to look it up on Binder Poss? Or TCG player?
Okay. So we've got
Yeah, it's no one's
Overlord,
Scryfall yet.
Overlord the Barrel
That
Mark.
isn't.
Yeah.
So that isn't the fractured foil version.
We've got
Oh, so that's just the...
The Japanese showcase.
Okay.
Matt had also
Okay.
looked it up for us, the Overlord of Boiler Builders.
I've just had a sneaky peeky. So first of all, we've got Master of Keys in the alternate art, which
beautiful.
is one of the commander cards. I think
Yeah,
it might
yeah.
actually be
That's the alt commander from.
From the one that I wanted,
Yeah.
from Miracle Worker.
got the alt art Valgavox.
Oh,
So that
this
looks
back,
mad.
damn! Oh,
We've got the Thornspire Verge.
beautiful. Those full arts are stunning.
And the Jolly Balloon,
Balloon Man.
in the foil alt art. I love. Oh, looks sick.
Damn, those are some
Squeaky
hits.
cheeky! Squeaky
Squeaky
cheeky!
cheeky. Yeah. It is squeaky cheeky.
Now you hit the button, Cal.
I did it.
You did it. You
I
did
did
the
it.
thing. That was a pack. Here you go, Cass.
Oh,
We're
thank
going to
you.
the
Oh,
next
thank
one. Well, I sort these
I don't know
out.
what's money in that
The
bag.
Good Games website has it as a $50 card.
Yep. The Japanese.
Yeah.
Yep.
In foil.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which way are we going?
You flip it over so you're looking at the. You don't want to see the backs of cards.
You don't want to
Yeah, so no, that's your
Yeah.
going down.
And play to the guy's shoulder.
Just
It's a little girl, Tom.
Okay, we've got one of these. Are you... Yeah, you order for me. Okay, we've got a Manifest Red. We have a Glimmer Burst. We have Seized from Slumber. We have Flesh Burrower. Ooh.
Ooh.
It just sounds awful.
I
Yeah.
know. Killer's Mask. We have Fear of Exposure. Optimistic Scavenger. We have a simple saw. Just a saw.
Just a saw.
Oh, we've got a pretty planes. That's pretty full. Oh, not full. What'd you call that?
Yeah,
full?
that's
Yeah,
full
yeah,
art,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Full art Valkov.
That's mine.
It's a $50 card for the dog.
Leyline of Transformation. Is how you say that
Ooh,
word.
nice.
Soaring
The blue ley line.
Lightbringer.
Yep.
Lovely. Unidentified hover ship, another UFO.
Oh, yep. Aliens.
Oh, a twitching
Being
doll.
invaded.
And then we've got a Rip
Rip
Spawn
Spawn
Hunter.
Hunter.
Rest in
That
peace,
looks
Spawn
pretty cool.
Hunter.
Rip.
And
Yeah.
then, yes.
Fantastic.
And then a Damon. A Mailer Damon. Anyone? Okay, thank you.
Let's be super careful with this pack. You know, I just feel like it's a good one, right? So
I mean,
extra.
you cracked the good one before, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to grab
So we're
one?
looking at it this way.
Yeah. Go for it.
Possessed Goat, Horrid Vigor, Winter's Intervention, Ticket Booth, Fear of Lost Teeth,
Oh,
Cursed Wind.
Yeah, horrifying, right?
There's so many of those cards at the end
Caller,
of this one. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, the body horror.
Patchwork Beastie, Infernal Phantom, and then we've hit our land, so we're about to see the good
oh, I
stuff.
see what you mean. Right.
Cursed Recording, we've seen that. This one does not have a Beastie in the corner. Ursine Monstrosity, Bear Mutant. At the beginning of combat on your turn, mill a card and choose an opponent at random. Ursine Monstrosity attacks that player. This combat is able until end of turn. Ursine Monstrosity gains indestructible, gets +1/+1 for each card type among cards in your graveyard. Cool. Entity Tracker. Victor Valgavoth's Senescal.
Senescal? Oh, yeah. Yep.
And Dissection Tools.
Very
So
nice.
nothing amazing from that pack.
That's the rares there, is it?
Yep, that's the res.
Alright. Final Vengeance. Neglected Mirror. Razortop Gorge. Clockwork Percussionist. Etched Cornfield. Okay, this is all the dual lands. Wildfire Wicker Folk.
More scarecrows.
More Scarecrows.
Yay!
There's a solid like 5 or 6
Diversion
scarecrows in there.
Specialist. That's like what, doubling the pool of scarecrows in a coordinated clobbering? Unwanted Remake. The frame break on that is beautiful. Like, it's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
sick.
just the extra little
Destroy target
bit.
creature, its controller, manifest dread. So yeah, that's the new swords. But like
That's
the
a
art
that's
you
a
want to run.
gorgeous version. Yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah, okay, we've hit our full
All right,
art.
got the rares.
Grievous
Oh.
Wound, enchant player. Yeah, we know this
So
one.
good.
Disgusting. Disgusting.
I love that so much.
Demonic Covenant. Whenever you have one or more demons you control attack a player, you draw a card and lose 1 life. At the beginning of your end step, create a 5/5 black demon creature token with flying, then mill 2 cards. If 2 cards that share all their card types were milled this way, sacrifice Demonic Covenant.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that is a bomb. Winter, Misanthropic Guide. Don't know why I couldn't say that. Ward 2, at the beginning of your upkeep, each player draws 2 cards. The group hug on that. Delirium, as long as there are 4 or more card types among cards in your graveyard, yes, with Delirium mechanic, each opponent's maximum hand size is equal to 7 minus the... Oh, okay, yeah, we did see that.
Yeah. It's cool. Like,
Yeah.
people are going to play that.
Undead Sprinter. Trample Haste. You may cast Undead Sprinter from your graveyard if a non-zombie creature died this turn. If you do, Undead Sprinter enters with a +1/+1 counter. These recurable threats are always good cards. We hit a Leyline of the Void and the Everywhere token, because we're everywhere.
I appreciate that they're just like, Leyline of the Void is perfect. We can't improve on it. We're not going to change it.
I mean, it just hoses graveyard mechanics. It's just what it does, right?
You got something cool, Cass?
Okay, let me quickly smash through these. We've got a cool land that I think is
Terramorphic
cool,
Expanse, yeah.
which I'm gonna put there. We've got a
Actually, I'm going to go back to this one quickly.
Go ahead.
I appreciate the effort they've gone to in the art on the Terramorphic Expanse, because there's a representation of every, you got your green, your red, your white, your blue.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it is.
Good,
It,
playmat.
It's
very-
like Fabled Passage, the one
Yeah.
that your banner was based on, that Emily drew. It has
Oh,
the
yeah,
5
yeah.
lotuses
Yeah.
of the different colours in it. I love it when they do that. And there's
That's,
like
yeah, that's my profile picture.
Yeah.
That's my PP. Sorry. Okay.
she said, "Baby." Do you want to do one?
That really got to me.
There's one left.
No, meet our amazing
It's
stuff.
You don't have to be on camera unless you really want to, but
That's it.
Okay, let me get through. Cautious
Yeah, go on the
Survivor. Popular Egoist.
double.
Where are the artifacts going these days?
we had a separate artifact pile,
You
but
know
I
what?
don't know
Let's
if
just
it's.
go ahead
Yeah.
and chuck them there.
They're multicolored,
Got
right?
Pack Glimmer, that's cool. Which is this one.
The glimmers are fun.
And then we've got to get out. Okay, and then
Alright.
we hit the mountain. So now we have Razorkin Needlehead.
I love that art so
That's
much.
so metal.
It's so bad. Read that card, because that is awesome.
Razorkin Needlehead has first strike during your turn. Whenever an opponent draws a card, Razorkin Needlehead deals one damage to them whenever they draw a card.
Yeah.
But
But you have enough. You have enough of those effects over your deck. Good upgrade card for the Grip Slug deck.
Excellent. Okay, we've also got Winter, Cynical Opportunist.
That's
who
the-
is the lead singer of My Chemical Romance, I think.
Also, just the commander of this
Yeah.
deck.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Come Back Wrong. Gorgeous.
cool.
Look how cool that art is.
It is very cool.
Love it. And look how cool that art is as well.
Ooh, Unholy Annex and
I
Ritual
don't know
Chamber.
wow. It's almost like this is a
It's just a very pretty set. When you unlock this door, create a 6/6 black demon creature token with flying.
Have we got one of these yet?
I haven't seen that one
No, I don't
personally.
think so. And then Flood Farm, Verge, and a Horror, which the tokens are. Oh yeah.
Oh, there. That's fine.
Just skip through this one real quick. Fanatic Strength. There is one specific card that I've been looking for, which is threats around threats around every corner, and we just haven't seen one yet.
Is that a rare mythic?
No, it's an uncommon. It's just a great uncommon. All right, full art land. Marvin, Murderous Mimic. He has the activated abilities of creatures you control that don't have the same name as this creature. That's just gonna go. Like, you can send that infinite so quickly. They came from the pipes.
Ominous.
When it enters, manifest dread twice, and whenever a face-down creature you control enters, draw a card.
Nice.
Manifest and get things. Leyline of Resonance, there you go, there's your full art standard killer. Your blue central elevator promising stairs. At the beginning of your upkeep surveyor 1, you win the game if there are 8 or more different names among unlocked doors of rooms you control. So if you just have 4 room enchantments that you fully unlock, you win the game.
Or if you put a sticker on.
And whenever you unlock this door, search your library for a room that doesn't have the same name as this room. So the first half helps you with the second half. That's great.
Just run rooms.
Ghostly Dancers. When it enters, return an enchantment card from your graveyard to your hand. Unlock a locked door of a room you control. Just play those 2 together, it'll be fine. And then you get spirits. All right. What you got?
Right. So we've got commons and uncommons. Fear of immobility, murder, unable to scream. Got moldering gym and weight room, ragged playmate. Oh, that's awful. Baseball bat, multicolored. Go.
To your left.
Gremlin Tamer, that's me with my child. We have No Swift Survivalist. I love him, really. Commune with Evil.
That's just saying.
Yeah, I
That's where you hit your mythics. So you gotta put it in the middle.
Mountain.
Yep.
With my dog.
Here past the veil. I think we've had one of those already.
Beautiful art on that though, yeah.
Yeah.
Stunning.
Another Master of Keys.
Master of Keys, really cool actually.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. Ghostly Dancers, another one, but not as cool as yours.
Spoiler.
Oh no, sorry.
Squeaky cheeky!
Totally mad. Yeah. Doomsday Excruciating.
Foil full art big boy.
Big demon guy.
Adrian's eyeing that one off.
Like,
Yeah.
he's-
I usually I'll put it aside, and then when the price drops, I'll buy it. Just kidding. I
We already sold it.
That Kato emblem could be worth something because the Kato ninja is gonna get play.
Yeah.
+1, you just buff all your ninjas.
We haven't hit any planeswalkers.
Well, there is some in Kato because
We've
they're
been doing that
all sets
lately.
now
We've been doing
only have
yeah.
one. See if they stick with it. I mean, I guess one's right here.
Pack battle.
Let me smash through.
Yeah, everyone got
guys.
one collector booster?
Yep. Once.
Cautious, resurrect.
Is it the last
We got a slide stack there, but I think if we all do a pack together,
Yeah.
then we see who
Okay.
yeah
the cracked pack?
who gets the crack back.
So, ley line of hope.
Oh, we hit all the ley lines.
Oh my god, we've got
There you
another
go.
Master of Keys. Wow.
So that's
That's a lot
what.
of keys.
That is the coolest card.
Adrian's the master of keys.
Oh, that's the art we saw earlier. When it enters, discard a card, then draw a card. Delirium. When it attacks for the first time, if there are 4 or more, untap it and get an extra combat phase. Amazing.
Razorkin Needlehead. Is that
Oh, the
different?
full art.
Yeah.
That's gross and wonderful.
Obsessed. And
Yeah.
then we've got Omnivorous Flytrap.
Ooh, yeah. Double the counters on things if you have Delirium. Amazing.
Obsessed.
I think you got really.
All right. So what is the plan here? We are all flipping, all opening a pack
Yeah.
all together to see who pulls the
Okay.
best.
Right.
Yeah, so I just milled down to my res. 'Cause, But then, you pick your land, and then I guess we'll go through them, and if there's anything hype, then chuck it to the center and be like, this is hard.
Let's go!
That's the first card for everyone.
All right. 3, 2, 1. I mean, fear of missing out.
Come back.
Silent
Ross.
Creeper.
Witching Doll.
I liked it. Oh.
I got the mythic Room.
Oh, nice. The
Probably,
Awakening
yeah,
Hole.
that's probably
Return all
winner.
creatures.
Next one.
So just put all your rares into the center so they go over there, so we can sort them.
Duskmourn's Hypothesis from the Commander deck. Honestly, not that great. I'm probably cutting it.
Lethal
We got the
Arsonist.
winter from the commander deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Convert to slime.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
For your slime decks, destroy up to one target artifact, one target creature, and up to one target enchantment.
Ooh.
If you have Delirium, you get an ooze that is X, XX, where X is the total mana value of what you destroyed.
We have Big Snake.
Big snake! Big snake! Zombie snakes just for types that care.
Sorry guys, I won. I have a dog. So.
Best boy, best
But
boy.
I have a lamb.
Oh, he won.
I'm gonna eat
Damn.
it. Nico, out of hope.
Nice.
Oh.
Ghost vacuum.
The full art Overlord of the Hauntwoods. Like,
Well, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I got alt art Mariner's book, the Grimoire.
Mariner book.
Mariner book.
Wow, they went all out with these names.
We have land we don't discuss. We have demonic council. Lovely.
we haven't seen this card yet. Abhorrent Oculus, and this is the full art version.
That's mine as well.
As an additional cost to cast this spell, exile 6 cards from your graveyard. It's a 5/5 with flying for 3, and at the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, you manifest dread. That's incredible.
That's power creep.
If you're playing self-mill, it's amazing.
That
If
is
you're not,
genius.
you're still hitting gas every turn.
Yeah. You're just like manifesting your deck, and you've got a flying giant creature that's just cheap.
So what's everyone's final card? We at that point yet?
Doomsday Excruciator.
Oh, we've seen like 5 of those.
Yeah, get it out of here.
I've one up here with a foil double exposure.
Simone all questioning.
Twitching doll.
Full art foil collected company.
Nice.
That's
So,
special.
Adrian's is pretty good.
Enduring Innocence.
Oh,
That's a
That's the-
Pokemon.
that's that's a straight up Pokemon.
You get to catch them all. Tell me that's not a Pokemon card. Come on.
I'm pretty sure it's not.
You see, if you look at the back of it, it's got magic.
Oh, wait. Sorry.
That's how you tell the difference.
I passed out and then I woke up here. I don't know what happened.
That's pretty good.
That's a good end. That's a
Yeah.
There's a few of them there you probably want to look at sleeping
Oh,
soon.
sure.
I believe we have 5 packs left if we want to do that.
Oh.
Again.
Yeah.
And there are 6 of us.
Uh-oh.
Thank you.
Me and Amy will open up a package.
Oh no, I just counted. Oh, no, I didn't discount. You're together? You're this one?
No, you guys work together. Can you
Say it
open
again,
it?
down to the land.
Yeah.
Now, whoever pulls
Unless you see a
everything.
Unless you see a threat around every corner, because I need So for these final packs, we gotta hit another Japanese, right? We haven't hit any textured foils.
Alright, everyone, say your relevant prayers and chants and mantras.
Check for the threats.
Dear Gaga, please.
Please provide us brats these beautiful.
Hey, now that's allyship, bro. Nice.
Okay, everyone ready with their land?
Alright, so
Lands aside.
Victor Valgabos Sancho.
I have a Waltz of Rage. We haven't seen this. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to each other creature. Until end of turn, whenever a creature you control dies, exile the top card of your library. You may play it until the end of the next turn.
Okay, yeah.
Board wipe with upside?
Not like cool
Undead
chainsaw.
Sprinter. We've seen him.
Best spell in Noita.
Oh, pretty.
Oh, we've got a mythic, right? Am I
Yeah.
Oh, that's the alt commander from the landfall deck.
Sick. Also very pretty.
Who is it? What is it?
Your turn.
Can they? Kian?
Or Jan. This is Jan.
Jan from accounting.
Alright, next I have a seance board. We haven't seen that, I don't think.
No.
Haven't read it.
At the beginning of each end step, if a creature died this turn, put a soul counter on the seance board, and you can tap and add X mana of any one color where X is the number of soul counters on seance board. Send this mana only to cast instant sorcery, demon, and spirit spells. But for a that's Good.
That's good.
Just good. MP value.
Ancient Cellar Spawn.
Each spell you
sounds
cast that's a
cool.
demon, horror, or nightmare costs 1 less to cast. Whenever you cast a spell, the amount of mana spent to cast it was less than its mana value. Target opponent loses life equal to the difference. Shriekwood Devourer, though. 7/5 Trample of Tree Folk. Whenever you attack with one or more creatures, untap up to X lands, where X is the greatest power among those creatures.
Oh, yeah.
I would like to go back to this one for a second. If you run this in like a crick deck, where
Yeah.
you're paying life instead of everything, it's just like
How's it go? Yeah.
We need like a soundboard.
Yeah.
This looks like Harry Potter. This looks like Harry Potter.
They knew what they were doing.
Oh yeah. Got another Waltz of Rage.
Worm. Oh, you go.
Waltz of Rage. Cool. That's it.
Yep.
Waltz of Rage.
We're cool.
It's an angry dance.
Nice.
Oh, look at the art.
Sick art of the worm.
Full art,
full
Leyline.
art Leyline.
Oh,
For all those
go ahead.
nerds.
Cursed recording in the showcase.
Oh,
I'm
that's
very happy about the
gorgeous.
next card I pulled.
Take that, Corey.
Balustrade Worm.
Oh,
you
foil
Sigma.
Yeah.
Can we do it? Can I press the
I got
soundboard?
wormed. Alright, I'm very, very happy about opening this one.
What did you get?
We are pleased to.
The Meat Hook Massacre 2.
Amazing.
Electric Boogaloo. Let's go, baby. It's the sequel that's worse than the original in every way.
And we love it.
I wanted this card for the flavor so much because I love Meat Hook Massacre. The fact that they did a sequel, I'm a fan. They didn't get the B grade actors for it, but what
Got
can you
a
do?
central elevator and a promising stairs.
Oh, very nice.
Silent Hole Creeper. It's a 1/1 that can't be blocked. And whenever it deals combat damage to player, choose one that hasn't been chosen.
Did you say Hole Creeper?
Yeah.
Silent Hole Creeper.
Hole Creeper.
It creeps the holes.
Oh, hole. I know you said Hole Creeper. I was like, oh, God.
Not when it looks like that.
I wasn't sure if they were
This is an advertiser-friendly stream. Like,
cut the.
Fix that in post.
But the ultimate payoff for it is that it
This is
becomes a copy of another target creature you control.
Wait, edit that last part out.
Anyway, Victor.
Oh,
Just
yeah, very
And
nice.
Victor's back in
button.
Hulk form.
Hemos.
oh, so is Eerie? And that would be a new.
It's a
Yeah,
new
new
mechanic.
mechanic.
Yeah.
Cool.
Enchantment payoff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have been listening to you guys. I promise.
Another shoot. What is it? The double exposure.
Double exposures.
Rest,
exposure,
yeah.
yeah.
Rest in peace.
They're very 80s. I love them.
Blazemeyer Verge. Beautiful foil, full art land.
Nice.
They're gorgeous. They really are.
And I've got my last one is a foil full art Valgavoth Terror Eater.
Oh, that's pretty
An Elder
nice.
Demon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that beats my Razorkin.
That does look cool. I'll give you
It
that.
is, yeah.
Well
It's very
done, guys. And that is two. Oh, I
What?
no,
What?
no,
And it's
well done.
that is 2 packs of boxes of collector boosters, 2 boxes of play boosters.
Whole lot of fun.
Whole lot of fun.
Yeah.
Thank you so much to Good Games Rockingham for having us here tonight. And just getting to play with cards, look at cards, do cool things. It doesn't matter, we're not looking at these cards anymore. You guys have events running all weekend long if you are here in Perth. Otherwise, in the future, if you are watching this video on YouTube and I've actually managed to edit it, I do have upgrade lists and videos for all of the Commander decks, so check those out. And then we got Commander gameplay streams that we try to do semi-regularly, but we're doing this tonight instead of doing that tomorrow.
Big
So,
thank you to Nerds of the West as well for
Yeah.
coming out to our little store down here in Rockingham. Pleasure having you guys out. Looking forward to a big of pre-release.
Yes.
yeah, you guys got to sort all this shit now. I can leave.
Oh, yeah, the fun part.
Now you gotta look through the cards again, like, oh, I forgot we pulled that. Like, wow, this is
Oops, this fell into my deck. Oops, this fell into my deck.
But thank you so much for watching, and we will catch you next time. See, and if you're watching live, then we're still here, but
Yeah.
now I
fix that in post.
Thank you so much. We are going to bounce on out of here. Nerds won't be streaming again this weekend because we're changing things up of how we do, but my upgrade video for Jump Scare will be out tomorrow night, and then the other one's following quickly soon after. Check it out. Commander's fun. It's good.
Follow, like,
Simone.
comment. share.
Hit that
Thanks.
bell.
Hit that bell.
Okay, bye.
Sing it back.
Bye. Bye.
It's Dylan's